Greetings, what's going on? Peace, sentient beings. I had to jump on because I kind of been procrastinating about doing it. Rising and finding reasons not to, and even like keep having the thoughts to. So it's part of my journey and being more fearless, right? Because that's why I'm doing it. Like I'm accepting myself. I'm accepting this is who I am. This is what I do. I love it. Mad confirmation. Have a confirmation. I mean, I knew the bell was ringing before I started it. I was already gathering stuff. I already have stuff out here, and I was like, come on, just go. Stop trying to procrastinate. You already been doing that for like the last hour and a half. Keep finding other things to do on purpose. It's not that serious. Do what's calling you. So as I'm following my north, and I'm doing my calling, and I'm all proud, it's not look at me stuttering. I get nervous, I get scared, but it's about this. The main message is like acceptance and appearances. So, and how they're relevant. Because it started off as appearances. I did a little short where it was supposed to be. I don't know how much it was of a short, but I did a little one, and I wanted to elaborate more, but I also wanted to finish doing the notes, my journal entry I was doing, just going through my various healing situations. So I was grateful about that. I'm gonna need to put this somewhere. Oh, that's the one thing I forgot was the candle, so I can place this in. I'm not getting up. I am going to find another way. Watch this. Watch this. This might actually even be better. Alright. Fold the camera. Yeah, put it like that. Bingo. That's good. And I don't know if he's better. He's pretty, yeah, that's probably better. Try my face right there that I can see the camera. Hopefully it's still recording. Let me see. Okay. We up in there. Yeah. Okay. So today is Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I hear my lisp. It's okay. I accept. I have a lisp. I have. I accept that, and it doesn't stop me from getting out a message. I know I have powerful messages to get out. It's the other things that may stop me, the insecurities. But as you see, nothing's stopping me. I'm doing it, and even sometimes you're teeter-tottering trying to find that balance and see like there is no perfect scenario, perfect timing, the perfect presentation, the perfect topic, the perfect environment, all of that. When you think about it, it's like, how do I really figure out what's the best way to go about it? Just flow. What about that? That's the acceptance aspect of it that I wanted to do. So it's Wednesday, and I love Wednesdays, Mercury days. Got the Archangel protection going on in there, very mercurial. When I was gonna say when I think Wednesdays, I think blue, which is throat chakra, but I have no idea why I think that. When I clearly just told you Mercury, right? It's mercurial energy, and Mercury is crown chakra. So if I do any confirmation, if I do any what you call it, mudras and mantras today, I'm gonna focus on the crown chakra. I already have some picked out that I'm interested in. It is the 8th. 8 is Saturn energy. It's also, it's Saturn. You can look at 8 from multiple perspectives. You see the planets ruled by Saturn if you want to look at a numerology wise. What was I about to say about that? Strength. I was thinking tarot. I said numerology wise. Tarot is a strength card. And 8 takes courage, inner strength. Let me see. Also, if you take the 8, you flip it. That's the infinity sign. And infinity, infinite, and that has to do with time, which brings us right back to Saturn. So you see how the things connect across the boards. And that's what I do, all this lovely, mutable, mercurial energy that I am. Hey. And this is for inner wisdom. It's number 33, and it does have to do with the crown chakra. And I learned it, and it's super easy. Sometimes when I want the clarity, and the inner wisdom. And it was one other word, but whatever. This is good, and I tried it, and it works. try to end the video. So that's a little bit about what the energy of today, gratitude, confirmation is going to bring forth. If that made sense to anyone. Which it should, and I'm going to assume that it does. I have some things written down because I was being organized somewhat. And I comb my hair in the videos on purpose because you guys need to see natural hair. You need to see natural hair care and appreciation and love and acceptance of natural just being. You know, this is what it looks like. This is a pic. This is what it looks like when someone picks their hair. Even short hair, TWA, this is called a TWA, teeny weeny afro. I don't even know if it qualifies to be a TWA as of yet. I don't really have that much hang time. It's okay, I accept where I'm at in my stage of development. That's where I'm at. I did intentionally choose to cut it off. It was super, super, super low. I almost went all the way bald and then I didn't. The barber kind of talked me out of it in a accepting in positive ways, like, are you sure? He asked me like 3 different times, and I was like, you know what, I think let's just go low, but not all the way. And I told my daughter about it. She was like, good, you would have looked like an egg. Anyways, wow, we've all gone, wow, it's grown more quickly than I would have thought or knew or assumed or any of that. That's great. And that's really the point, as well as releasing energy that no longer serves us. As it is May 8th, yesterday was the 7th, it was the new moon in Taurus, where the sun and the moon are in the same sign. They are at the same degree as well. And that's what makes it a new moon, as opposed to a full moon when they're in opposite signs, 180 degrees apart, which makes it a full. I did little drawings here. I don't know if you could see it. But having to do with shapes and stuff, because I was looking at triangles and 60 degrees, because it's more into the message. So we'll get there, but like about being equal, because sometimes it's not just about balance. You know, with the two, it's about equal, which is a triangle, right? Because it's all the cosmos. It's all the stars. It's all numbers. It's all mathematical. Which way you want to break it down. So that's what I was looking at. So sometimes it's not balance to get that 180 on the C. It's 180. It's a seesaw. In the middle is a fulcrum, which is a triangle. Of course it is. Of course it is. It's just the vulva. That's where. That's the fulcrum. That's the focus. That's where all the pressure is. Ooh, I don't have a pen out here. Shoot. I was supposed to write down a quote about pressure, but I'll get to that. So the triangle is equilateral triangle is equal size, equal angles, equal size, 60 degrees in each angle. They're acute angles. 3 times 60 is 180 degrees. You know, so I was like, oh, so basically 3 triangles make half a circle. So then I drew the 180, and then I drew the top of it, and then I drew the lines to make the triangle. So I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, so that would mean 6 triangles makes a full circle. But it all depends on at the degree they are. This is referencing equilateral triangles, 60-degree angles at the middle part there. And then it was more fun. I drew a square. Square or rectangle both have 4 equal 90-degree angles. I mean, of course they're equal, because we're not talking about a rhombus with 4 equal sides, because they're going to have 2 equal acute angles and 2 equal obtuse angles. But either which way is all going to add up to 360 degrees, which is the point of why I elaborated with the shapes and showed you so you could follow. So I don't want to go too far into it. That's really as far as I got, was a circle and a square and a triangle. But any which way, you could do the squares, the 90 degrees. 4 90 degrees is 360. So when you're talking about a square or a triangle or a circle, you're still talking about 360 degrees. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. So then you go into a birth chart, confirmation. You go into a natal chart. You go into the cosmos. It's just talking about 360 degrees, all right? Whether it's the Vedic astrology or the Western astrology or equal house or you're talking about the stars, which I got deep writing words down to the etymology of it. All right, I can read this now, and I literally said this to someone yesterday, even though that was a plant situation, which further manifested itself today through taunting. It's like, you understand what an attack is. It's, clandestine movements, and you understand energy. When someone says, but they're yelling from across the street, and you know you're in the middle of flowing, you can't be distracted to stop to entertain nonsense, because that's what it is, and you know it. You know, people see you light, they see you bright, they love to just whoosh, pull you down. They see you high, they want to pull you down. Don't you never let them peasant ass motherfuckers stop your shine, take your glow, pull you out of your flow, because it's for nothing. That's like you're. It's always something. It's always why you're minding your own business. You already know. That's how you know. You're so focused on what you're doing, and it's and then the child comes knocks on the door. But no, I was gonna say, um, that's like for us parents. You're the bad dude. We can't even handle your business. Just try to release. But what I was gonna say is, it's like you're minding your own business, walking down the street. There's some guy from across the street trying to holler. Obviously, you don't even turn your head to acknowledge that you hear that shit, because you know it's ridiculousness. It's that peasant shit. It's some surface dweller shit. Do not appease that. They want your attention, they gotta pay for it. Holla. It's tourist season out this bitch. Oh, so that has to do with the value, that has to do with the second house. Where are you putting your attention to? What do you value? What really matters? And that's what the acceptance part is, which is really why I hopped on here to speak about accepting. You know, I accept that this is who I am, this is what I'm about, this is what I do, and I love it. How do I know? Because even though I appear just like everyone else, because this is what makes me smile, I feel great, is what I'm inspired to do. It's right when I'm in the middle of doing it and flowing and feeling good, and I feel it, I'm lifted, I feel it, that energy comes, that peasant ass frequency comes. So I'm like, damn, I must be doing confirmation. I must be doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That's how you know. And the reason why it has to be a pull down is because eagles only meet other eagles in the sky, because other birds can't fly as eagles. So if you're not an eagle, but all you can do is call and try to pull. They call it crabs in a barrel concept. So it's something to be aware of. Don't be fooled by these appearances. Accept who you are, and that's what the birth chart really reveals: who you are and what you're about. And we know that things are much more further and beyond than the physical, which is just the confirmation times 2, which is just the appearance of something. What really matters is the essence of it. You know, all these plants appear to be the same. These are all flowers, but the essence of it is vanilla flower is different than a lavender flower. This green herb thyme is different than that green herb rosemary. You know, these trees, they appear to be the same, but they're different, and they all create an ecosystem. Yes, they're all animals, but they're all different. There's different mammals, amphibians, and the water ones. I was about to say seafood. Aquatic. Seafood. That's bananas. I came up with a quote. It says, accept that confirmation. Accept that things are not as they appear. #life. Maybe I didn't come up with that. Maybe that quote's been said 1,000 times over. There's nothing new under the sun. I mean, it's 360 degrees. And then that made me think about the Spy Family show we've been watching as anime. And it's fun, and things aren't as they appear. But they're all like, they're portraying a role. So they're appearing as a family, they're portraying a role, but they really accept who they are in their, who they are naturally, as well as like innately, as well as who they are in their role or in the appearance, you know. So it's a subtle balance. And then there's 3 of them. There's the father, there's the mother, there's the child, and they all have secret powers. It's great. And if you talk about different life lessons through the cartoon, it's awesome. Versus Gumball. which is hilarious. It's stupid AF. But what I realized with it, I was like, yo, we had to stop watching this. Like, I don't know. Like, you can learn from anything, right? You're gonna learn from the drunk uncle, but that don't mean you want to be around the drunk uncle every day. It's after if you happen to encounter the drunk uncle, you learn the lesson that is being given or something, or whatever you're aware of. But you don't choose to go be around the drunk uncle every day. That's how I feel about watching Gumball. Like, it is funny, and you can learn from anything. But it's like, I feel like what we're doing is laughing at dysfunction. When you, because they're just a dysfunctional ass family. When you laugh at dysfunction, and you keep seeing it, and you keep being around it, whether it's the drunk uncle or it's the gumball thing, it's like you're accepting something as it's normal. That's why when advertising, they're always put it in your face, because they want you to accept it as normal. They want you to see it. It's like when you keep seeing the Coca-Cola, then you hear the song behind it, and then as soon as you're in a grocery store and you might see something red and it's gonna make you think about Coca-Cola. All right. I know that I'm like going all over the place. I am following my notes as well as flowing. I took notes so that I could stay on topic, task, situation, or something like that. Something to that effect. Or so if I got lost, I can come back. Whew. So, we're just accepting who we are. We're also accepting that things are not as they appear to be, which is part of who we are. Alright, I already told you guys why I comb my hair on camera, because y'all need to see natural stuff. You know what I'm saying? You need to see healthy, organic, natural, self-care, nourishment. You need that in your life. You need that on your news feed. You know what I'm saying? And you also gotta know what works for you. Like, some people, like right now, at the stage of the game, I need a pick for my hair. Cocoa butter for my face. Those are the only items that are going in my survival backpack. And my deck of tarot cards now. A pick, cocoa butter, and tarot cards. Tell me you're you without telling me you're you. Those are very funny. I like those. And it shows what you value, does it not? Also, because it's the 8th, I brought it's for my grandfather. Oh, because he was born on the 8th. I always think about Saturn energy when it comes to him, because he was born on the 8th. Oh, and he's a Virgo. So you already know. My grandfather and my grandmama are both earth signs out here. Got all this ancestral abundance up in my life. Confirmation, I hear you. Am I going to see you? Good. It's because, and there's Uno in here. We played Uno yesterday because it's like a family tradition. Something that I value is bonding and family time and fun. And I also value, I feel like it's supposed to just be natural. Like, it should be just like we watch TV every day. We should play together and enjoy each other together every day. I think we should do that more. That's what we're doing. We're watching TV, but it's more like entertainment. What about we are actually involved in interacting? And I know that that's something I value, because even as a child, it's something like family game night. So it's just something that I incorporate and feel like it's a great way to decompress from all the expectations. It's that balance. That's why I had the triangle on there. There's work, there's play, and there's rest. So in terms of incorporating the play aspect, now every day we play board games. My daughter and I. So one day she picked, different day I pick, because taking turns. Yes, we put the child first in so many ways. This is why we're doing it, which is actually making us the healthiest version of us. But it don't mean that it's always their choice or always what they say. They ain't whatever. Balance. Of course, it's what they say about when you give them the options to choose. Now we're just talking about democracy. You choose. These are options. It's your choice. I told you he's gonna get real mercurial up in here. It's Wednesday. Immutable. We're just connecting all these dots. Let's go. That does this. This is. I'm very mercurial. And now that I know that, I was like, oh, that's why you're so fucking scared of Mercury. Even if I look at where my Mercury is, I see, oh, this is why the thoughts bounce like that. Oh, and this is why there's so many of them. And they're of this nature and this depth and this quality. Oh, because you have these planets next to, oh, wow. And it helps you accept. And then find a way to absorb and alchemize, transmute that energy, take accept it for what it is. Somebody throwing rocks, accept it for what it is. It's haters, grab shit, transmute it, talk it. Come on, confirmation. Doot, 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 doot. It's like a Morse code. Is that you talking? Is that the cardinal? Oh man, yes it is! Confirmation. Cardinals are the answer. Yes, and then he just hop back on the roof. I was about to move the phone. I don't do all that. They here. It is. It's literally right there. And it, as soon as I saw, like, hop back on. Thank you, grandma. Oh, that's my grandma and grandfather. See, those are their ancestors. They be talking. Cardinals represent your ancestors. And see, there's no more chatting. It was like, just acknowledge, acknowledge, accept. Oh, I give thanks. Oh man. Then I found out this is reverence. I was like, wow, I always do that. And it's the last one in the chakra. Oh wow, so here I am. That gratitude. Highest gratitude. Gratitude is higher than love. You just be grateful. Just be just gratitude, 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 gratitude. So much gratitude. Confirmation. I'm not about to stop. Ancestors coming through. And see, that's how I said I know. This is what matters to me, is what I value. You see this smile? You see how I feel? And I was like, oh, the wind is all blown. I'm like, oh, I'm in alignment. Oh, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So don't you ever let them pull you down. Fly high, shine bright. Do your inner work, all of that. Oh my goodness, confirmation, gratitude. And then you can alchemize and take what they're throwing and build it as your stone. You bring in energy, transmute it, transform it, or breathe it out. Exhale. Use it. Release what no longer serves you. It's the same thing we do with food. Alright, that is the concept of food. And you put the good things in, and then the fiber does what it does, and the proteins do what they do, and the electrolytes, and the nutrients, and these, what are they? I'm thinking periodic table of elements, but what are they? Are they elements? Like iron? What are they? They're nutrients. What are they? We don't learn about them in school. What are they? We need them. When you get pregnant, they're like, oh, it's not about vitamin A no more. Now you need iron, folate, calcium, zinc. Like, hold on, where the fuck all this? What was just vitamin D a moment ago? They keep it simple. They're like, just get the women's health for pregnancy. Yo, the herbs has always been where it's at. More Taurus. Hey, that's why I have this book. Tea leaves, herbs, and flowers. That's why I'm reading it this season. I gotta get through this. I got this. This was gifted to me by the divine. I did something great. I don't even remember what I did, but I remember I found this book out there with some other books, and I'm so grateful. It says Elements of the Extraordinary. I know that's right. We were just talking about the elements. Periodic table of elements. Ah! And it almost looks like a yin and yang sign, but it's really an E. I realize now. E is the fifth letter. E. I was about to say it has 5 things. 1, 2, 3. This is really 1, but you can see, look at it like 4 or 5. And 5 is the change. We were talking about transmuting. 5 is a fight. 5 is F energy, fight. To figure it out. 5 is there's a strain there. It's expressive, but yeah, it's a fight. It's a fight. It's a change, which I also said. You know, change gonna come. 555. Oh yes, it is. And sing like these birds. Taurus season. Throat chakra. Taurus is throat chakra, which is why your throat chakra is ruled by the planet Venus. I know, because I looked into it. And I even purchased myself for my birthday this really nice poster with the chakras and coordinating planets and affirmations and mudras and mantras. And I'm so grateful I purchased that for myself for my birthday. And I still have it, and I utilize it. It's great, and I've done more exploring on my journey. I love the mudras and mantras because it's very physical, tangible. It's using yourself as the instrument. It's all about vibration out here. Use yourself as the instrument. It's so funny because a lot of things I'm saying right now is like I'm repeating. I was just having a brief conversation yesterday. Like I said, that was a plant. But you don't cast your jewels before swine. But you could tell if somebody's interested or not, or if it's just a deceptive energy and shit like that. So you can give it out to people who do want it, and I'm a projector. Like in that, what do they call those things? I have the confirmation of everything I just said. But life science body, I don't know what they call that. It's like watered down astrology, if you ask me. I started looking into it. I was like, all right. Human design. But it's a simpler way to understand it. But it's not, nothing's going to, ain't nothing new under the 360 degrees. Like you weren't talking about it before the Dogons was. Fuck out my face with that. Confirmation. The Dogons, right? You're not gonna learn about that. 13 years of a public school system. Oh no, things that they're just now learning in quantum physics. This was something that I was supposed to say because it was relevant too. Because you see, that's why it's a pyramid. And, right, quantum. This is why I had a note, so I can bounce all over and still end up providing the message. Confirmation. 2-3 times. And I have 1, 2, 3 to make. Whether it's the science, if it's the quantum realm, or the cosmos, which is what? The heavens. So when you're saying the heavens, you're talking about religion. You're saying the cosmos, you're talking about like spirituality. You're saying quantum, you're talking about science. Same shit, right? The heavens, religion, is the angels. The cosmos, spirituality, is the ancestors. Ancestors, stars, cosmos, spirituality, or the quantum, science, right? Angles, ancestors, angels. Science, spirit, religion. Quantum, cosmos, heaven. So I told you that's what I do. I told you, mutable. I told you this was a mutable ass, mercurial ass day. We going there. Yeah, infinitely. And I'm grateful, It's my little acronym, LAVA. It's a lot of earth to fire. Also because it's the acronym for living in alignment via awareness. I promise you. And that's what we've always done. That's what a compass is, to align, right? To figure out where you're at, what's going on. A compass is based off of, and that's funny because that's what I was thinking of, but that's what I was doing too. So that's the third one. That's not magnetic consciousness. There's the infinite consciousness, the fifth level. There's super consciousness, the fourth level. There's the third level, magnetic consciousness. I notice that happens like if I'm in the same area and I'm doing the same action, or I'm in the same area I wasn't, I get the same thought that I had last time I was in that area, or a different time I was in that area, and I realize that it's because something about that energy is pulling in that, like Bermuda Triangle. That's how I know it's magnetic consciousness. It's happening right there. That's how I find things, as I described in another video. If I lose something, it's just magnetic consciousness. It's like a radar, and it's like I'm getting hot and cold, and a lot of times I'll be right next to it and not even realize I just did this yesterday with something. I love when I do that. It's like I just found something on accident that I was looking for, because I stopped looking for it, went to go do something else, and then as I moved this other thing, like my higher self led me to it, magnetically pulled me to it. And I use the super conscious, the figures, and then there's the infinite is connected to all. It's so wonderful and beautiful. And when you know what you're doing and you comprehend the signs, the energies, and it just makes this game a little bit more fun on your journey. And because you're getting the results that you want, you're learning how to balance. You know what I'm saying? Are we talking about 180 degrees? Are we talking about the balance? Are we talking about 2s, 3s, 4s? What level are you referring to? Are you talking about mental, emotional, physical, spiritual? Dare I say? Ooh. Alright. Ooh, confirmation. Gratitude. I like to say gratitude instead of excuse me, because why am I excusing myself? Like, I don't, why? I just, gratitude. I'm grateful. That came out. Toxins released, or whatever needs to come out. I'm under the process of my body, and then I'm grateful. I don't feel like I should excuse myself. I need to say excuse me. I feel like that is a social construct. Just like when, the Jehovah's Witnesses, see, this is what it's about, accepting who you are, right? And being and in aligning with that. The Jehovah's Witnesses, if you sneeze in front of them, they won't say, oh, mom. This mum's the word, they ain't singing nothing. That's their belief, right? And I love how in various doctrines, people are more empowered to do as they believe. Confirmation, they be talking. Confirmation, they be talking. That's what it's about. You gotta have courage to do that. Accept your reality, accept your truth, find out what your truth is. And spirituality is that. It's not religion, it was based off of this book. No. The things I come up with, I've learned things, and then I've also created things as well. I see things and then put it together like a puzzle. It's like a reporter who makes a story. Freaking crazy. I read a story from, it was the New York Post, and I kept checking it. I was like, is this really the New York Post? Is this really the real New York Post? Like, is this a fake New York Post? Because it was crazy. They had an article about the rap beef. I thought that was hilarious. Anyways, and I read it too. I did. Oh, I was like, let me see how they're gonna. Oh, I just snorted. That's the nose. That's the senses. That's Taurus. It tickles me. It delights the senses. I was like, let me see how they're gonna express this. How they're gonna communicate. How they're gonna portray this situation here. This shit right here. I thought it was funny. But yes, religion and or spirituality really empowers people to be like, well, hey, I'm like this, and that's cool. That's cool. Like, nobody gets mad if somebody wants to be vegan and they don't want to eat meat, except at one point in time, like a couple of years ago and stuff. Like, people really were mad. People were mad talking about it. You can see in the comments now the overall view has changed, more acceptance. People are even trying to learn. It's like it wasn't about trying to shame anyone. It's about choosing life over death, choosing the green confirmation, the green heart chakra over the red base chakra, meat, carnal, death, energy, concept. Alright? And if you want to really get with it, you could be a breatharian. I heard about that and I was like, whoa, is that real? Or some people, they heal through light. Like, I had to say this. I just saw a commercial, a little advertisement on my phone pop up. This is my first time seeing it. And I was like, what does it say? It was talking about you using a UV light, some UV light invention to kill dust mites. I was like, well, if you could use UV light to kill dust mites, then you could use it to kill other germs as well. What's that called? And I'm like, okay, that's like organite energy, but that's what it is. It's sound, it's frequency. Well, it's light. Light is frequency as well. Way more than sound, right? So, that being said, that's why you see the lightning before you even hear the thunder. It's a quicker, faster vibrational method and concept of healing than using physical herbs, the green and the life, putting life in you. What about sunlight? Just extremely healing. I know that. I'll lay right in the grass, I'll be right on the earth, absorb this energy, take this from me, get me back to equilibrium. Thank you. That's what the earth is for. Confirmation. You heard of startup. That's what the earth is for. That's what you do. That's composting. Take this that I don't need no more and do something with it, and rejuvenates the processes. That's the earth's alchemical process, transmutation. We supposed to be doing the same thing. We are nature. We do. That's why every day when you wake up, first you gotta stretch them bones. You have to release all the waste, toxins, because your body's been working all night. You've been living all night. You're not dreaming, you're living. You wake up to the dream. You're still here. I mean, yay! Yay! This was a choice. No, we'll make it fun. and enjoy it, and then you smile more and doing those things that really light you up naturally. Like me, I just start going off tangent like, oh. But you know what? I'm supposed to be doing this. Like I'm not asked for this. And man, you know, it's great because, excuse me. Now that, all that, excuse me. Just getting my mucus together. Pardon. Pardon self. Um, the more I've seen my birth chart, my natal chart has helped me to accept various aspects of me. Like I don't have to be shy. It's accepted. Like you're like that. It's really like that. Not because the song, but because it's really like that. And I can hear it in my head now. Let's go get the gremlins. Whoo, whoo. Call on the ancestors. Go get them hitters. Squad up. It ain't even summertime yet. You know all the crazy songs drop this summer. Woo! That fire energy. Okay. So, being me really also empowers other people to be their self. Just like when I see people in their truth, like I get super excited. Like when people are running, I'm like, wow, I should be running or I should be exercising, but they're just doing their truth, you know. And I always find that power, especially when it's elderly people. I'll be like, look at you being lazy out here. That is an elderly person out here getting it. And I'm like, and you won't even do your yoga. No. But now I don't say bad things about myself. Just be grateful for myself. And happy and loving. Because that's life. Alright, so now, back to more of what I was saying. Because I got a little bit off topic. You know how I flow. Alright, I was talking about all of this. I can go more into angles, or I can go back to where I was at. Well, this is someplace where I was at with the Spy Family versus the Gumball, and laughing at dysfunction and thinking that it's normal is not. And really, you should be doing more. Confirmation is not normal. It's toxic, and we get toxic levels every day. So I have here, did we learn? And then there's a question mark, and it says toxic traits. So we talk about that, like we learn toxic traits and things like that. We recognized it, but that's not what I want to keep putting us around. You don't be around a drunk uncle. You may experience it, you learn, but you don't choose to go around them every day. So that's why I like Spy Family. I like that anime commercial. I feel like there are better lessons in it, you know. But it's a balance, and we have fun, and you don't know until you experience it. You watch this show, and you're like, okay, maybe not this one. Try another. New things, new moon energy, plant new seeds. I wrote down, we just laugh at their stupidity because it's a funny show. And then the one that's adopted is a different, they're all blue. Wait, and they're all one species, I believe. And they're blue. And then the one that's adopted is a different species, like they're mammals and it's a fish. And it's orange, but they're blue or something. It's different. It gets a lot of messages across social. It's highlighting various social constructs. Slow it down a little bit, Mercury. Hold on. It's highlighting various social constructs. Let me speak grammatically proper. Dot the I's and cross the T's. Now it's highlighting the social constructs in a funny way. So it's like a satire. I love it. But I feel like it's the healthiest thing because we can highlight other things in life. But we want to have fun too. And just enjoy. But to do that every day, like every day we're going to watch Gumball. No, we're not. No, we're not. Find something else to watch every day. Spy Family, I feel like it's more appropriate. People fight. They're doing karate and stuff. You know, it's family. And they're not making like any inappropriate jokes or anything. So I like that. And she still enjoys that. We enjoy it together. So there's a balance. And balance is always best. There's an equilateral triangle. We talked about the right angle. I was gonna say, what do you call them? We talk about the right angle squares and rectangles. Who are you talking to? I paid attention to this scale. I went to 13 years of the public school system. And now today, I'm grateful for who I am. Alright. Who you are is not based on what you have. And when I was first learning some more recently, recently learning scriptures again, it's not like I just now started learning scriptures, but it's like I just now started really focusing on and seeing like more value in it. Like, whoa! But that happens every time I look at them. So I don't know, whatever cycle's going on. um, but one that was really standing out to me was like, you're given riches so that you could give to those who are in need, such as the widows and the orphans and the handicapped and people from foreigners, disenfranchised. You're given riches so you can help them. Charity, that's just the highest. When you confirmation and when you're operating out of gratitude, you know that. You're grateful that you have. You want someone else to have. It's also scripture. You want for your brother and sister the same thing you want for yourself. So when you have, you're supposed to come on. You're supposed to give. That's the highest. That's why there's the Mary Magdalene or the Jesus to wash people's feet, and you're doing for others as a service is the highest. Are those sirens? If they are, we'll hear. The service is the highest. It's the highest vibration, I tell you. Part of what pushes me or motivates me to do this, besides it being my purpose, I have many purposes, but I know this will help people, and I can help a lot of people at one time, or at different times, or when they need the energy. Just whoop, put it there. If you build it, they will come. That concept. So the other Bible scripture was, and that way I'm not being imposing either, and it's not imposing on my time and energy, not imposing on their time and energy. So these videos and podcasts and platforms, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's Plutonic. That platform, Pluto, it's powerful. That's what platforms are. And now you have a phone, you have a platform, or an opportunity to present on a world stage. So what are you gonna do? It's just like you going outside every day. Or exercises where you can build your aura, so that your aura, so that what the energy you have going out is supposed to be receiving in is a larger space expansion, right? It's gonna be that same 360 degrees though, right? What is it when it's and it's 360 and 360? That's 720. Oh, that's like with the circumformation. That's the circle in the circle. You know what I'm talking about? In the world, the whole kind of thing, situation. I have to look at that later. These all boil down to nines, because you already know the power of 9. Looking at the 90 proof. The 9, anything. The confirmation. What is it? When you add to it. Okay, hold on. Let me figure this out. But it's something special with the 9s. And before I get to the prove it mathematically, right? You always prove it mathematically, right? In ancient Chaldean, they didn't even use the number 9 because of its power. 9 is ruled by the planet Mars. Some of us know about that 9 energy out here. Some of us know about that 9 energy, I tell you. They say double 9s is Teflon. I didn't know that. I'm like, what's that? It means it's indestructible. You can't destroy it. It means bulletproof. Keep shooting. It's 9-9. It's bulletproof. It's 90 proof. Confirmation. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. You better know who you are. Know thyself. You better learn about this. You better get into this knowledge. That's why they don't want you to know. I want you to feel all heavy, rude presence. You want to be all light and free. Chirping like how you heard that cardinal. Like, no, hear me. You gonna hear me. You gonna hear me. I am talking. Sending the message. Is you tuned in? I was told, and I listened and asked questions. I agree. We're tuning forks. And a tuning fork, and they vibrate, and it chooses. It's like it vibrates at a certain frequency. depending on how it's tuned to. And we get to choose what frequency we want to vibrate at. It's like a radio station. Which one? Boop, 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 boop. Which one do I turn on? What station do I want to hear? What do I want to watch on the YouTube? On the YouTube. What do I want to do today in this life? Who do I want to be? More and more you go inside, you find out the essence of it, your resonance. What is it at the core? What is it innately? And just naturally, innately, the core, the seed of it. If you plant a sunflower, it's always gonna come out a sunflower. Come on, Dr. Savy. Come on, Dick Gregory. I hear him. I hear him talking. I hear him. Queen Afua. Let's go. Let's go. Dr. Frances Cresswell singing. Come on. Why this so powerful woman? What is her name? Because she talks about the quantum physics, the kinetic quantum physics. What is her name? I see her face. Yo, she comes out in full garb representing too. Got the cobra crown. What is her name? She talks about the 7 circuits of the brain. If you type in 7 circuits of the brain, Hermetic speaker, what is her name? It will come. And it'll come at the right time. She is good. Alright. Balance. Alright. pH. So we talk about balance. Your pH. This is blood. It's also to do with your ancestors. Oh, I was talking about a compass. That was the last thing I got lost on, or one of many things and topics I got lost. The compass is based off of the magnetic pull of the North and South poles. So geography is very relevant. How do you describe or express geography? Through coordinates, numbers. Math is how you express the physical, is what I just said out my mouth. Isn't it? Is it not? GPS that though. When you do your birth chart, it's big GPS. Alright. When you're trying to get somewhere in the world, alright, traveling. I'm looking at travel, that's why I saved the box. Confirmation. That's why it was given to me in the box. Information I need, it comes. The women alignment via awareness. So I don't turn on the news every day. I don't turn on the news most days. I bet you the news that I need comes to me. It amazes me how much I live under a rock, but I'm still aware of things whatever I may need to be aware of. And it's all by choice, right? I have so much more learning to do. What do you choose to focus on? What do you value? I value these plants and these herbs, so, I have them in my cabinet. I stock up on them. Herbs, seasonings. I'm learning to grow them. I know that this medicine is a whole lifestyle, and an ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of medicine. So instead of being reactive, let's be proactive. Like a professional, like you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, or are you just doing what you know? What up, though? Or both. Alright? It's infinite. Alright, so what else did I have over here? Yes, so this is more examples of things that need to be, alright, with the balance, if something is too much, that means it's out of balance or out of alignment, because sometimes it's not just about a teeter-totter. If it's out of balance, if it's too much or not enough, it means it's out of balance, it's out of alignment. So that could be, some references are, if you're making a cake or any recipe, right? You don't want to put too much, you want to make sure it comes out proper, each ingredient. With the work, rest, and play, that was another example. It's supposed to be a balance, right? Equilateral. Let's see. pH, yes, with our blood, so relevant. You got a blood issue, you're going to have a skin issue. Because you're working with my health tip, because I love it. And somebody taught me, somebody teach you. The body releases in 4 ways. And the releasing is so necessary. It's the compost. If you don't really, it's gonna be all stuff. That's how I used to explain things and help the people while I got on my natural journey. Like if you have a car and you never clean it, you never vacuum it, you never take things out of it, it's just stuff. It's like a hoarder's car, right? That's nasty. As opposed to cleanliness is next to godliness, and how you come out as a baby, clean and fresh and renewed. That new car scent. We don't want that new car scent. Our bodies are like that. Our bodies are our vehicles. They're our physical vehicles in this spiritual existence called life, right? So you got to keep it clean, and salt, sugar scrubs, exfoliations, things, moisturizing. The lips cracked, you're gonna start bleeding and it hurts. You're not taking proper care of it. Scratching a car, it look good. Internally is even more important. If the engine ain't right, if all the car parts that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But if that AC stops working, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn real quick about what's needed or go get it fixed. Our bodies are like that, so we get sick, dis-ease. It's not at ease. It's when the body is it's not in equilibrium. It's not healthy. And we can avoid that very much. It's very easy, and nature provides everything we need to do that. And pharmaceuticals are just humans trying to pretend that they're the creator and just making unnatural things to put in us that don't help us, and they actually hurt us, and it's super deceptive. And it's, meanwhile, there are pine cones outside, and black walnuts, and dandelion leaves. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. Just go on a hike. I be walking through backyard area and snatching up plants. I do though. Sometimes right up the front lawn. That's where I first got the garlic mustard. And I learned people be grateful because they're like, oh, it's weeds. No, it's food. It's food and medicine. It's there abundantly, freely every year. Yeah. But what do we know? People perish for lack of knowledge. All right, I'm about done. Oh, I'm gonna need to pull some cards though, because that's what I do. So I mentioned the part about the compass, and now what's this other thing? The sun. Oh, what's this other thing? Right? We tell time based on the sun. Is that not the cosmos? All right. What are the cosmos suspended on? What are the planets suspended on? Like that's what they cannot recreate. You can't recreate no motherfucking planet out this bitch. You can't even maintain the one you on. Golly. Gotta represent for Mother Earth. They don't even want to recognize that it's Mother Earth, right? And appearances, right? It does matter, and you do have to accept. I was like, oh, I know, that's funny, because I'm going to be talking about appearances when I pull this out, and it says bronze. Some people just don't want to accept that some people throughout ancient antiquity and history, the stories, and were living in a place culturally, all of the people were bronze and hiding out there. And all of the information and knowledge that you know comes from there. Which is why 13 years in the public school system, they will not never talk about a pyramid. They'll tell you all motherfucking day about Pythagorean, and whatever Greek scenario. It's always the Greeks. Well, where did the Greeks get their information from? I'll wait. I haven't heard that one in a while. I'll wait. You already know. Everything Egyptian. Well, if appearances don't matter, ooh, they do, but they don't at the same time. Or maybe what they are appearing is the deception. Maybe what's being put in your face is the lie. Because they don't want you to see the truth. They chatting. Confirmation. Alignment. So with that being said, yeah, bronze skin and woolly hair looks nothing like the pictures that are shown, which makes it a lie, deception, indoctrination. My mom was like, The whole witness is we don't have pictures in our congregation. Like, yes, you do. And the publications you send out, you keep wanting to give to my child. I did not see no bronze man with woolly hair sitting under the tree talking to everybody. That ain't what he looked like in the publication ever. So you play the same game, play the same lie. You just press your clothes better in your coat scenario. Alright. Right, but this is why they won't talk about the pyramids. But I recently was watching like somebody replay like a KRS clip, KRS-One, and he was talking about, which I guess he made his own church, which that's pump it. Yo, the clip was so good. You gotta look that up. But he was talking about, it's like 14, 15 minutes. He said, he said, when they say Pythagorean theory, the Pythagorean theory and the Greek, give it credit to the Greeks' confirmation. He said, how do they prove it? Maybe the first ones to do it, that's what they always want to say, but they prove it by showing you a pyramid. Well, obviously, then that means somebody wasn't first. Then obviously, there were some master builders you want to talk about. That's what he said too about the Masons. It's the people, the pyramid builders were master masons. We all know that the pyramids are standing the test of time. We all know that there's information on the inside that predates everyone's current indoctrination, and you don't want to give credit, right? Also, we know that these pyramids are cosmically aligned. Like, that's how deep it is. Like, they're put in certain locations, ley lines, and then even the perfection of you talking about a master builder, the god. Yo, I gotta watch some more KRS because he was going somewhere with that, and that was like a 10-minute clip of him. Alright, but he was talking. Ooh, he was saying that like the rappers are gonna be the new prophets. It was good. I like that. And then he even broke down some things. I'm gonna let him do how he did it, so you gotta go see it. These things I'm telling you is things I wrote down and thought about and connected with. I always, you could go back to videos 2 years ago. I'm always talking about the public school system perpetuates the public school system and the religion perpetuate all these fucking problems. You already know. You already know the division, the isms, all the isms. This is religion and the public school system. In the story, and then the politics, the politicking. They're just taking the energy and bouncing it back and forth. And y'all want to play with that? You know what I'm saying? I got better things to play with. Okay, yes. The original compass is, it's just the North Pole. Oh, it's the stars. That was the original way that people would navigate using their compasses. I don't even know if they had compasses. But this is the North Star. Oh, duh, I'm tripping. No, they didn't have a compass. That's prior to a compass. And having a magnetic pull of the earth, you're still using the earth. Everything you do, everything comes from the mother. Alright. That's why patriarchy's falling. It was all a fallacy anyways. Those of you who heard that and peeped that, y'all peeped that. It's fallacy. I tell you. In my mind, I was saying this shit is fallacious. So I had to go look that word up. Not fellatio. I know what that word is, and you do too. But I was just playing off of the words and stuff. Yes, it's like the modern day toxic patriarchy religion where they just refuse to acknowledge that women exist or that women birth and that we are the holy grail and the fountain of youth and that we can birth without men. It is the whole virgin birth and anyways, it's just the man, the spirit, the man, the son, and the Holy Ghost. No women. It's a whole triangle. What are you talking about? It is a woman. It's a triangle. But for ages and centuries and way longer than this little punk ass 400, 600, 1,000 even years, 6,000 years, for way longer than this. Crusades and people being killed and forced into Christianity, colonization, hella confirmations, and being forced. Here we are in America, the natives of America, indigenous land, culture, in tune with Mother Earth, and accepting their way of life, and living harmoniously. Confirmation. When I tell you my ancestors be coming through, when I tell you my ancestors be coming through, that's why I do this. Oh, talk that. Come on. I'm so grateful. Yeah. You don't, and that's why even now today it is manifested with so much pain and issues with the mother womb, with women, single motherhood, it's hurting the earth. It's trying to ignore the woman, and so this is why, I uplift the matriarch. I want to be here, not my grandma, XX, up in this bitch. And I'm just grateful for, because when she was being born, I was already in her ovaries. That's how that goes. That's how deep that goes. You know what I'm saying? The 0 comes before the 1. And this whole numerical equation, you could talk about before anything was created. They call that triple darkness. Triple darkness out to the bitch. The womb. Alright? Have I said enough now? They be talking. And I love men. And it's needed. They're needed. And it's balanced. Yes! So funny. The situation happened yesterday when I was in my grass, laying there minding my own business, staring at the sun. And then the maintenance people came. And they pulled up. Of course I could hear them pull up. Of course I hear them get out the car. At first I hear them talking. Stood there for like 2 seconds. Then I could hear them getting closer and talking. Nobody never said nothing to me. I'm just chilling out there, staring at the sun, so I never even turned my head to acknowledge. But they didn't say nothing to me, but it was funny because I'm like this laying, and and then the bushes are like right there, the rocks, and there's like this much space, enough space to put my feet are here, and then enough space to put a basket, because I had literally later put a basket of crystals there. This motherfucker walks through. Basically, you just stepped over me. Or whether you put your foot in the grass that one spot. Motherfucker, there's a whole sidewalk right there behind me. Why would you see me laying in the grass, taking up the space, and walk over me or into one patch of grass, literally next to my feet, like the width of my house shoes, or a basket, and walk through there instead of walking over. It was an intentional disrespect. Try to pull you down out your energy. This should be crazy. I told you, don't fuck with these fucking maggot ass peasants. Maggots and peasants. Like, even if somebody told you to come over here and communicate with me, which they didn't, did they tell you to come be an asshole too? If they knew you were being an asshole, would you be doing that shit? Shit's funny. It's just a continuation of all the energy in it. I see it. I was like, I'm in my zone. And then eventually, and then that was it. And then walk back over the same way. Literally to go like this, walk over, say some shit, and then walk back. Sit at the car. They're standing at the front of the car. They're there for like another 30 seconds. Still didn't say shit to me. I still didn't say shit to them. The whole time I'm just staring at the sun. Like I could see how the light changed. Like somebody literally just walked over me? Bitch. Motherfucking bitches. I ain't saying nothing. I didn't. Then he did it again on the way back. Then, 30 seconds later, they're still standing there talking shit. I get up, interrupt the conversation. I said, excuse me, gentlemen. The one he responds, I said, excuse me, gentlemen. I said it again. And they both respond and stop talking. Like, see, I'm not going to be a rude or an asshole. Why? It's because I'm sitting here minding my business in my yard. And you want to be an asshole. That is life. It happens. But what I do know, I said, oh, wait, hold on. I was like, am I interrupting you? Am I in your way or anything? I said, am I interrupting you? No. I said, well, why are you wearing anything? Oh, no. We just had to get a measurement. No tape measure was pulled out. No, none of that. Because that was the day before when they came. So he literally just walked over me, stood, looked, then walked back over me. And like I said, could have just walked around in silence. That shit was hilarious to look back and see. But the point is, he only did that because a different time, me giving off too much information and said, oh, so and so don't be around here no more. So basically, because you know there's not a man in the picture, you feel like you can act any type of way. Oh, I love the man, I love the protection, I love, because you know if you had to deal with him, you would have very respectfully walked your ass around instead of stepping over me. Because if I were to tell him that, oh, this is what happened, it's an automatic offense. That's why men are so this. I love men. Yeah, I love when they get aggressive too. Not like aggressive, protective. It doesn't mean getting aggressive, but it means standing your ground. Like, hold the fuck up. Yeah, that's what men do. Like, they already be on guard. like a dog. Like, they're already like, don't fucking come too close. Don't do nothing disrespectful, or else I'm gonna say something about it. Like, what the fuck? What I do know, the guy who did it, and I know who did it, and it's so funny. I'm gonna just break it down to epigenetics. They're both fucking lame. Like both of their epigenetics, whatever. What it is though, if his wife or a child was laying hurt in their grass, in their yard, in their front yard, minding their business, looking at the sun, and then any workers showed up, landowner, any of that workers showed up, and then instead of walking around the sidewalk, just like walking this way, just literally chose to walk over you when there's a whole sidewalk right there, and they just chose to walk over you, over his wife or daughter, he'd have something to say about that. That's why he knows he shouldn't do it. And that's why he did it, because he knows that, because I communicated too much information, and you know that there's no man here that's gonna come say something to you about you, come talk to you man to man. A man is like I think like women are like flowers. We're flowers. We're all different type of flowers. So we're all beautiful. There's sunflower, there's rose, there's lavender, there's so many flowers, and we have different scents, and sensual, and the beauty and the essence and the art. But it's like in times of war, you can't have flowers, and it's not peaceful. Flowers don't grow, and you put a fence around the flowers to protect them. That's what men are like. Really allow you to get into your feminine essence. So I love men. I can't wait to do the video about how feminism is not feminine. About how much I hate feminism. If I had to say it, because I have short hair. Confirmation. But I don't want anyone to get it twisted in 2024. This is just from lack of effort and lack of information and things I'm going through, and then I cut it 1,000 times, and this is just where I'm at with it. Okay? Alright. But I choose and I value natural over synthetic or fake or doing something to seek someone else's approval. I approve of me just like this. You should too. And you should approve of yourself. Because honestly, we be doing too much to get accepted and not enough to accept ourselves. Trying too hard. And meanwhile, you could be using that energy to heal yourself. Let's see. The first thing I saw was a lighthouse, and my hand is on lion and lizard. Lighthouse. A lighthouse reveals that you will soon visit the coast. I like that. That works for me. And I am the lighthouse. Oh, y'all know I'm a hermit out here. That is so much confirmation. Yay, I'm visiting the coast. Confirmation. I still gotta do this saltwater cleanse. I'll do this soon. Just like making these plants. I feel dryness on my lips. Okay. I'm gonna pull some cards. This should be related to this message. I just want to reveal. I want to make sure that I did all of the what you call it. When you have beauty and pleasant, I feel like beauty is, you don't just wake up with beauty. Things aren't just, some are, but at the same time, the more beauty is the result of a lot of effort and consistency. That's what beauty is, Like when it's a beautiful piece of art, very intricate piece of art, it took a lot of detail and work and expression and knowing what you were doing to be able to produce those results. That's why art is Venus. and it is beauty, but it's to know your craft. For example, like to be a performer. Woo. Mm. So there's a time and a place for everything. We need to be able to build. Let's build, destroy. Some things got to be built, some things got to be destroyed. We need to be able to take assertive actions and efforts and sweat, and there also needs to be time to rest, flow, play, enjoy, subtlety. See, that's what elegance is about. I thought elegance was about all proper or all fancy and all. If you look up the definition of elegance, it actually just says simple. Elegant. That's why I like the gloves. They're so simple, but they're so elegant. You put the gloves on, or boom, this is elegant now that I have it in a little teacup. I got a little teacup in a little plate. Oh, from my grandma. Confirmation. It's from my grandma. And just enjoying the simple pleasures of life. That's beautiful. Okay, let me make sure I don't have to say anything else. We're talking. Yes, KRS-One was like, in order to prove the Pythagorean theorem, yes, they always do the pyramid. Oh, and this is what it was. Compass operates off of the north node, the magnetism, and the sun. Okay, yeah, so I did everything. Yes! Great. I followed the plan. I flowed. This is working out more and more and more each time. Maybe I should stay consistent with it. Oop. Confirmation? Hella confirmation on accident. I started this a long time ago, and then I stopped even making videos. I was making videos and not even. Yeah, I know. That's why I stopped. I know that's what I was dealing with. I had to work through it. Hella confirmation in the background. I know. Woo! They try to pull you down. Don't let them. What's this one? Yup, I had to do some rest, some solitude, reflection. There goes that lizard. I was talking about the lizard. I did say that to you. And it came up in a different reading. Hey. This is a fun book. Can't believe I haven't read it yet. Timing is so relevant, and that's what this all is. I was releasing a lot. I had a lot of questions this rising. It was okay, and then I was like, okay, it's the divine time. It's all the timing, and I know. Trust the process, and I know. And just do it. It's like, all right, so let's go. Wipe those tears, snot nose, and get yourself out there. Go play, go enjoy. Because you know this is the time to do it. If ever there was a time, especially for my ass, if ever there was a time, you better manifest, girl. Lizard, a warning not to panic, but to sit tight. That's why it's on the Four Swords card. Sit tight. But a lizard is also a sign that you are good at sewing, which is so interesting, and that's ancestral. And I need to go ahead and learn how to do the crochet thing that I purchased for myself as a Christmas gift. So see, when you understand more, you know the signs, you know the energy. Are we still recording? I'm gonna assume we are. I'm gonna trust the process, because I know I'm doing what I need to be doing, and I know it's coming through, and it's the alignment of it. That's what really shows divinity, is that timing. Because humans try to make things and plan it out, but they cannot. When you see the timing of it all, the synchronicities, and timing, you know it's divine play, and that's what the stars are. That's what the cosmos are. And that's what all of this is. It's like a big clock. When is the time to do this or to do that? That's why when the ancient almanacs, they use the stars. They use the stars. The ancient almanacs to know the timing. When we talk about the Native Americans, they say, oh, this is the pink moon, this is the worm moon. It's the worm moon because it's the worm full moon, because that's the one where the worms start coming up. They know the seasons based on the movement of the stars, and that's the constellations. Well, where is the sun at now? Where is this one at now? But they want to say we're primitive. Y'all motherfuckers is just catching up. Shh. Y'all busted out here. You need to be catching up. Shit. Shh. Trying to discredit my ancestors when everything you know you got from them. Who do you think you playing with? Ace of Wands. My ancestors be coming through. They just be coming through. Sheesh. from my grandma's. That's why I gotta play this, the ukulele. And she was mad. International with it. Aces are always wins. They're always yeses. And it's a big, big, big win. Big, big, big yes. And it's just the wand. It's your passions. It's that innate, that fire. We talk about the seed, what's going to grow when you plant it. Let's go. It's literally a big plant. That's what we out here doing. Where's the Ace of Wands at? Where you at? Fire, wands, fire symbolizes life, action, body. Ace is the birth, the origin. Come on, talking to my ancestors. Courage, fertility, and instinct. That's why. The message and pull cards, see what it said. You know I didn't know what it was gonna say. I gave you my little reach. What is that underneath there? I can see it. It's a one. Well, anyways, it's the birth. The Ace of Wands, birth, origin, courage, fertility, and instinct, and everything I was talking about. And as you can see, there's a one right there. I know. Oh, I see the waterfall. It's the Ace of Cups. It's almost here. It's almost here. There's gonna be waterfalls on the coast. I love the water. It's so cleansing. I stay away from them water ass motherfuckers though. The deception is real. The manipulation. Anyways, I'm gonna read to you Ace of Cups and I'm up out of here. That's what we're doing it for this divine love. Wow. You're talking about a higher purpose though, and your instinct, the origin. Ooh, cup for real. It's a waterfall, it's abundant, this cup runneth over. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Look at him killing, slaying the demon, the red dragon, slaying the lower flames. Taking his time to get here. Because we all have different, choices to make, things to go through. Look, the battle gets deeper. See, the wands, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, but it's sturdy though. Is the slowest moving knight, like the Taurus energy that we're in. It's coming, it's consistent, and the Knight of Wands. You got to killing them desires and these demons, and it's always a fight. I know. But it's worth it. The choice has already been made. We out here. Whew. Because there was some juggling. We had to figure it out. All of us on the journey. Cup runneth over. Waterfall. Abundant. Oh. Let me get to the Ace of Cups. Chalices. Water. Emotion. Water symbolizes emotions, friendship, harmony. Ace is the willpower. Abundance, marriage, home, and family. That's so beautiful. And I heard the wind blowing through like that. Thank you. So much alignment, gratitude. The Knight of Pentacles. Yes, that's a knight. Slaying. Determined. Ooh. Profit. That's right. Stability, equilibrium, luck. Go ahead. Knight in shining armor. Earth energy, you. Determination, profit, stability, equilibrium, luck. Go ahead. Oop. The wind's blowing. Ugh. There's a lot of confirmation on that one. Right on my hands. Okay. I'm gonna put you right there. Yes, I saw that 5, which means just a Hierophant. Two of Pentacles. Where we at? 2 choices, balance, one or the other, which path. Pentacles, earth, tangibles, it is a choice. The 2 of Swords is with the thoughts, 2 of Pentacles is with the action, Same concept with the Wands. 2 of Swords, I would say, is the thought. The 2 of Wands, I would say, is the action. The 2 of Pentacles, I would say, is the path. Alright, so you see how I just did that? Air, fire, earth. Pentacles, earth symbolizes beauty and nature. 2 of Pentacles. Ooh, news, distraction, laxity, harmony, fun. Yay! It's the news by determination. Yay! Come on, High Priestess out here. I'm so grateful. Yes! Alright, this card, which is the wand, the wand, Knight of Wands. This time he's on a white horse, slaying a dragon. Where's our Knight of Wands? travel, departure, impatience, antagonist, anxiety. When I tell you these cards, they just be talking and telling this story. And it's all being documented. This is great. Last card. I'm gonna keep reading. Oh my goodness. That's what they say with your passions. Like, what would you, if you could do anything with your time and your energy, and you would just do it for free and all the time, like, what would you do? I would do these motherfucking readings. And talk this esoteric talk. I will also be a counselor to people, and I will also go to, like, the elderlies and the orphanages and assist there, because I care about that. Sometimes I get emotional when I talk about it, you know. I never really did it. I've done it in various capacities, but all the capacity I ever think about. Obviously, it's a value of mine. Giving, charity, being there for others is super important. I'm very aware of what it's like when nobody is there for you. So maybe that's why I care so much about being there for others. And that's what I was telling to you about. Like, oh, when there's no man there, then people, they want to walk out your garden or step all over you. I need my what do they call that? My kingdom spouse. I need my divine union. Anyways, the right timing and all these things, and I'm doing all the happy and healthy things so that I'm attuning for, vibrating, attuning to what is really authentically me at the core, and it's all really so good. And sometimes I get discouraged. I'm like, I'm gonna watch a tarot reading that says it's possible, and then I get excited again, like, yes, it is, and it's real. And then I read comments of people who they talk about, and I look at the manifesting people, and they read the comments, and they're like, I was here too, and after all of this BS, and then I did the work, and so I'm excited and grateful for the journey, who I am, and all you esoteric people who out here accepting yourself and being yourself and putting information out and being out there, and me too now, yay, and happy with. Last card. And it came through in a different reading too. Alright, so my King of Wands, fidelity, will, security, task, and decision. And when I tell you, you know what I'm saying, my ancestors are coming through, this energy is real, this esoteric life, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. That concludes everything. Wait, because I brought 2 decks out, because I want you to know them, like, it's really real. It don't really matter what the deck is. Hold on. So I'm only going to pull 1 card from this one. Just one. I had so much fun with this. Yeah, word. Got 2 decks out here. I have other decks, so I was gifted them. That's so good. I was gifted decks. I was gifted a bag of like 5 decks. Like 4 of them. Yo, they love me and I love them. This is the 9 of Cups. It's the wish fulfillment. Ooh! Where's the book at? Alright, I'll read you the 9 of Cups from this deck. I'll tell you what it says. 9 of Cups, victory. Ooh, come on. First of all, water symbolizes emotions, friendship, harmony. In this deck, and the other deck is victory, cheerfulness, satisfaction, destiny, certainty. They be talking. Ancestors come through. Now, this, let me see, 9 of Cups, where we at? Oh, you got a cross-reference. The Suit of Cups symbolizes romance, friendship, creativity, and sociability. Sociability. I can't lose information. The reverse of this suit means jealousy, pain, rejection, excessive love of luxury, and preoccupation with oneself. So we are going to the 9 of Cups. Oh my goodness. 9 of Cups. This is sometimes called the wish card. So I said wish fulfillment. You already know what you have an appetite for, you will be given. Like what you seek is seeking you. And your wish will come true. On an emotional level, it indicates that relationships are loving and complete. Creativity is at a high. Friendships and emotions are good. multiple decks. Alright? Remember to always ask ancestors and to surely seek spirit.